Hello friends, good morning. Yesterday we have completed some topics related to types of diagram. Mostly two topics we have completed yesterday. These two topics are divided bar diagram and cluster bar diagram. Okay. Now next one diagram is pie diagram. It's actually in our question paper. Mostly questions related to for this topic 2 marks. Okay, and sometimes 1 mark question also related what will be the pie diagram. Okay, and maybe this question for drawing work and analysis will aid in your final exam question paper. Okay, so what do you mean by the pie diagram? Pie diagram meaning we have done in 11th standard also, so it's not tough for you, it's very easy. Pie diagram means division of circle in a degree. You know, in a circle, whenever we divide in different categories, a circle will divide in different categories. Like its circle's total value will be 360. Okay, then if this 360 will divide in different categories, then it will be what? It will be pie diagram. Okay, so very simple. Division of circle in a degree is known as pie diagram. For 1 mark, if you are going to write a question's answer, then you just write only one sentence, that is the division of circle in degree, that is pi. Okay. Then after, how we draw it? Suppose same question for 5 marks, draw the pie diagram related to data and analyze the same. Then how will you do? So next step is the drawing work related. Okay. Whenever we are going to draw any type of pie diagram, first of all we have to keep in our mind these 5 steps. It's very important. These 5 steps, one by one step we will complete. What is our first step? First step is total. Suppose the question is find the pie diagram with the help of, or draw the pie diagram with the help of this data. Okay, so what first work we will do? We will start first in this example in the Samiti school. In 9th standard, 200 students are. Then in 10th standard, 600 students. In 11th standard, 400 students. In 12th standard, 800 students. So related to this, if we are going to draw the diagram, pie diagram, then we will follow these 5 steps. Okay. So what is our first step? Our first step will be total. Okay. So what is the total of this? 200 plus 600 plus 400 and plus 800. Then our total will be 2000. What will be total? 2000. So our first step is done. Okay. Now what is the second step? In our second step, we will find percentage. Remember this thing. If in our question already this values in percentage, then we have no need to find percentage. But maybe this value is in no percentage, then what will you do? Then this answer will be complicated for you and maybe you will not properly do the diagram. So remember this thing. If in question already in the table percentage is given, then no need to convert percentage. But suppose percentage has not given, directly some number of any type of variable has given, then what will you do? You cannot do directly any type of pie diagram. So first of all, we will total the value of the variables which we have done. Now second one is what? Find the percentage. For the find the percentage, we have the formula. What is the formula? The formula is component value divided by total value multiplied by 100. It's very simple process and very simple formula you already have done in your previous classes, so you know this formula. In this, Our component value is 200. Okay. And next one is the total value is what? 2000. This one is the total value. Okay. So 200 divided by 2000 multiplied by 100. Then what value we will get? 10. Okay. Same type of other, for the other values we will mention, we will use this formula and we have to measure this next value. Okay, so what is the next value? The next value is variable is 600. So 600 divided by 2000 multiplied by 100. Then we can get next value. Then after next will be 400 divided by 2000 multiplied by 100. Then we will get next value. Next one is the 800 divided by 2000 multiply by 100. Then we can get next and next one. Okay, like 30, and we will divide 400 divided by 2000, then we will get 20. Next one is 800 divided by 2000 and we will get 40. So this type of values we will get. What is its total? 10, 20, sorry 10, 30, 20 and 40. We will get 100. That is what? 100%. Okay. After this step, what is our next step? In the next step, we will convert percent into degree. We will convert percent into degree. For this, we have a formula. What is the formula? Our formula is component value. Okay, what is our formula? Component value divided by the total value and multiply by 360. Why? Because of total of the degree will be 360. What is the value of this circle? This chart value is 360 degree. Okay, so we use this formula component value divided by total value multiplied by 360. Okay, so then we will get this next values. Okay, in this we will be use this formula and we will get this. But remember that if we are using directly, percentage into degree, then a shortcut method is there. What is the shortcut method? In our textbook, actually, the formula is given, that is the component value divided by the total value multiplied by 360. Instead of that, if you want, you can use the next method. That is very short. What is the next method? Percentage multiplied by 3.6. Okay, value will be same. Then what will we get? 10 multiplied by 3.6. What is our value? Yes, if by that method and by this method, if you will measure, when you will get the result, that will be same. That will be 36. Okay, 36 degree. Here, next is what? Our next is 30 multiplied by 3.6. 30 multiplied by 3.6. Otherwise, if you want, you can use the same formula that which I told in previously. That is the component value divided by total value multiplied by 360. That formula also, if you want, you can use. Another shortcut method which I told, that is the percentage. Remember that I have multiplied by percentage. So percentage, that is 10, for first 10 multiplied by 3.6 equal to 36. Okay. For next 30 multiplied by 3.6, then you will get the next value. Okay. 20 multiplied by 3.6, you will get next and next value. 40 multiplied by 3.6 and next value. Like this. So this value you will get, first value will be 3.6, second value will be 108 degree, and next one will be 72 degree, and last one will be 140. Okay, these values will be put. In these values, with the help of this value, we can do the pie chart. So we cannot show directly this percentage in our pie diagram. We can show only degrees. If I will say if this column is not here and I will say students draw the pie diagram with the help of this percentage. So directly this percent we cannot mention, we cannot measure in this circle. It is very difficult. If we want to measure 10%, where we will measure? Here or there. We cannot measure. Obviously, we cannot measure exact value. But if we have degree, same data, we have converted into degree, then it will be easy. So third step already remember. Now next, average. What that means it is not very essential, but if you want, you can measure this averages. Which is the maximum, which is the lowest, and like this. Maximum value is 144 degree. Then it is 1, it is second, it is third, and this value is 36. Okay. So if you want, you can skip this step. Not essential, but if you are going to measure which is the most high and which is the lowest value, you can measure it here also, because it will be helpful for your analysis. For that purpose, you will get measure. Okay. Now next, plot table. This table we have mentioned, or we have to draw different divisions in this circle. Okay. Now, next question in your mind, how we will draw this type of degrees in this circle? We have to use the protector. Okay, we have to use this protector, and with the help of this protector, this all type of values mentioned here. Okay, so what is the degree? First of all, according to this data, first of all, we just mention a dot in the middle of the circle. Then after, we will just draw a line, okay? And by this line, this protector we will use and we measure the next value, okay? With the help of this. What is the first value? 36 degree. So where is the 30? 30 and it is the 36. Okay, so 36 will be, we can draw here. It is our first value 36. Now next one, 36 value. This we have completed. Next one is the 108 degree. In the same, but base will be this line. We will keep our protector here and we mention the next value 108. It is 100, okay, and 100 near to 110. This is the next. So we will draw this line here. It is the second value here. Now next value. What is the next value? 72 degree. So for the next, it is the best. Here we mention and measure. Next one will be 72. It is the next one 70 and it is the 72. Okay, so by this help of this we can mention it. And it is last one is 142. No need to measure, but if you want to confirm, you can confirm it. We can measure next value and next value will be last 142. Okay, so one by one we will draw the components here. But how we can know which part of this circle, which division of this circle is showing which value? So for that purpose, we can use different designs, different colors, okay? Like this type of designs we can draw here, and it is for what? 144 degree. But it is 144 degree, but which value is indicated by this? 400. So we can mention here 400. Okay. Next. Sorry, 800. It will show by the 800. Now next one is the 20, 72. It is the 72. Okay. So 72 showing this value 400. We have to write 400 and different design we can be draw here. Then after for 10, what's the value? 600. So we can write here 600 and different type of designs we can be drawing. You can use different colors also. If you want, you can use different colors. Then last. This last one is for 36 degree and value is 200. Then we can write here 200. Okay. Our drawing work is complete, but now still also some thing is remaining, some work is remaining. What is the sum? Next one. We have to draw some boxes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 boxes we have to draw here. In these 4 boxes, we have to draw different designs. Different design for first. This one design we have drawn here first. For this one is black. Second one is just like this only design. For what? For the 9th standard students. For 9th, for 10th, for 11th and for 12th. So first one design is related to 9th students. Okay. Then next one is for 600 and it has for 10 students. So we should write here 10 students. Number of 10 students. Number of 9 students. Number of next one design for this we have to write here for 11 students. And for next one design which is like a lines. So it is for last one 12 students. Number of 12 students. Like this we have done this work. Still one work is remaining. What? For what purpose we have drawn this diagram? For what type of information we drawn this diagram? We have to write here, bottom of this pie diagram. What we have write? You know that according to our question, whatever question is in the question paper or in the textbook, according to that we have write. We have drawn this diagram for the number of students in various standard of the Samiti schools. Draw this data or draw this data or analyze this data with the help of the pie chart. So we have to write here number of students in various standard of Samiti. Okay, then you have to do this type of data in the pie chart. I hope you all understood. If you have any query, you write in comment box. Okay, and your homework or assignment is next one question which has given in our textbook. That question you easily write from the textbook and practice for that. You know, in our textbook a question is related to pie chart, percentage of the pocket money spent by a student on various items. Okay, a table also given in that. So please you draw this type of diagram and practice for that. It's very important for your exam, final exam also for 5 mark question. How we analyze this data, I will explain in the next video. I hope you all have understood. If you have any query, any doubt, please write in comment box. Thank you.